Jetstar says it won't apologise for letting dozens of passengers from Melbourne leave Sydney Airport without being screened for coronavirus. The budget airline says all 48 travellers were checked in Victoria, and it's rejecting comparisons to the Ruby Princess debacle.
She left Sydney a free woman, only to return to lockdown. But before being allowed to leave the airport, Jacinda Fermanus should have been screened by health officials, having spent 5 days in a city crippled by a coronavirus surge.
The first thing I thought of was the Ruby Princess, just because, again, there was no screening on the New South Wales side. And, you know, we saw the damage that was done there.
Now self-isolating at home, the 27-year-old was among 48 passengers who disembarked a Jetstar plane from Melbourne and left the Sydney terminal. There were no temperature or ID checks, a major breach of New South Wales government health orders.
There was a breakdown. There was a breakdown between New South Wales Health not being there, our people not holding the aircraft. At the end of the day, the risk is, there is very low risk because the passengers were screened.
Only in a state which is struggling to contain a fresh outbreak and where cases continue to rise.
We're not the type of government that singles out organisations when they could have done things better.
But not according to an email sent to Jacinda Fermanus from New South Wales Health. "We're really sorry, but unfortunately airline staff mistakenly allowed passengers to leave the gate before they had been screened."
I actually live with somebody who is immunocompromised, and it immediately very much put her at risk.
All 48 passengers have now been screened by health authorities, but only some were tested for coronavirus. Jacinda Fermanus was among them. Her results came back negative this evening.
I personally have not heard from Jetstar since landing, which I think is also quite disappointing.
And there was no apology from either the airline or New South Wales Health. Reddie ABC News, Sydney.